because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
On second down, Jacobs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. They'll look to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. Here's Chris Jones now as he's on to punt for Vegas. It's a 45-yard punt. Just a 1-yard return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They're on top here as they've got the football first and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be a second down. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 66 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. Well, we know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold him to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're one play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done because they've treated this like a sudden change. You know, when the offense turns the ball over.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Takes it at the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Back to throw. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He'll get this one to Pittman. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll look to throw again. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Chris Jones now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. Sheds off the tackle. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 78 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. From midfield now, Burrow. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he goes out right around the 39. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Burrow will throw. And that is incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Hold everything because Darren Waller, the tight end, appears to be injured on that play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now here's a throw that's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Again, he'll drop to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bengals will get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. They go play action with Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's brought down. Now Burrow on first down. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. To Mixon on the check down. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Here's Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a big play there for Vegas.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there. A 12-yard loss on first and goal. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And McPherson on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a 1-possession game. This one not fully over yet. This pass finds its way to Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Are you serious?
That's on the guard, Connor Williams. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow, quick slant caught by Chase.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to solve this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins. We talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
Because they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride.